my dear confreres and connoisseurs of the Canadian Commandery, and members of the Order of St. Joachim around the world, welcome. These are unusual circumstances for all of us. This is the first time in 15 years that the Canadian Commandery has not been able to hold an in-person investiture to celebrate the admission of new members and to recognize those who advance through our ranks. Our order has had other occasions in the past when we've been unable to meet in person. But fortunately, now we have the technology available to us to carry on and bring us a little closer together until we are able to meet again. Now, as was announced at the end of last year, our Commander of Canada, His Excellency the Chevalier, Dr. David Douglas, is retiring. He has served as our commander since 2014. A little more about Chevalier Douglas in a moment. I am, though, now pleased to formally install His Excellency the Chevalier, Lieutenant Sean E. Livingston, as the new Commander of Canada. To our beloved brothers and sisters in Canada, to ensure the growth and good governance of our order in Canada by command of the Grand Master, the Grand Chancellor, and the officers of Grand Chapter, the Commandery of Canada is hereby entrusted to its fourth Commander, His Excellency the Chevalier Sean Livingston. I am also pleased to announce the advancement of our Chevalier Lieutenant Sean Livingston, Commander of Canada, to the rank of Knight Grand Commander of our most illustrious order, effective immediately. His Excellency the Chevalier Livingston is well known to our Canadian members. He joined the Order of St. Joachim in 2006 as the first Canadian naval officer to be invested into our order. He planned and executed the 2017 investiture in Hamilton and was appointed commander of the Canadian Sub-Commandery of Gore Niagara. Since then, the Chevalier Livingston has hosted popular annual Trafalgar dinners, regular pub nights, and the creation of a sub-commandery newsletter, The Sword and Mantle. His Excellency the Chevalier Livingston is a published author, reservist, and secondary history and law teacher. Chevalier Livingston has served over 22 years in the military, joining the Canadian Armed Forces in 1997 as a non-commissioned member. He served in both the primary naval reserves and Cadet Organization Administration and Training Service. For over 15 years, Chevalier Livingston has been a teacher at the secondary level. He's been an avid volunteer in his community for over 20 years. He has served on the board of St. John Ambulance Halton Region and vice president of the Naval Association of Canada, Toronto Branch. I know you all join me in welcoming our new Commander of Canada. As I mentioned, our previous Commander of Canada, His Excellency the Chevalier Dr. David Douglas, has retired from his post after over 6 years, and he now becomes our Commander of Canada Emeritus. I'd like to thank Commander Douglas for his hard work for the Order and the Canadian Commandery over the past 6 years. His attention to detail is legendary. He and I have never had a lunch without him first drafting an agenda. Our Canadian investitures have become the gold standard of our ceremonies around the world, and he's been a joyful and enthusiastic representative of our order internationally with his travel. However, Chevalier Douglas is far too valuable an asset to be allowed to go out to pasture, notwithstanding the fact that over 50% of his value probably comes from the fact that he's married to our Dame Carol Goldman. For that reason, I'm very pleased to announce on behalf of Grand Chapter that he's accepted an appointment to Grand Chapter as our new Grand Capitular. Now, the Grand Capitular is responsible for representing all Knights Grand Cross of our order at Grand Chapter meetings, as well as assisting in organizing and attending events for the order. There will be a special presentation to Chevalier Douglas from Grand Chapter to express our thanks for his long and successful term as Commander of Canada. However, this is something that should be done in person, and so we will keep the nature of the presentation secret until we can meet again in person. In the meantime, I know I express not only my personal thanks, as well as that of Grand Chapter, but of all of our members for his enthusiastic and dedicated service. I'd now like to proceed to the advancement to Knight of some of our members. We have several Knights expectant who are to be advanced to the rank of Knight of our order. Each of them will have the opportunity to participate in a ceremony in future, but rather than have them wait, I would like to announce the following immediate promotions to Knight. The Reverend Dr. Christian Boyd from the United States. Major Warren Everett. John Ross Griffiths from Australia, Colonel Robert Mark Hutchings, John S. Lee, David E. Parker, and Captain Ian Steingassner. Congratulations to all of our new knights. Until our next investiture, I would simply like to quote from our ancient ceremony. This cross is now received by a Knight of the Order of St. Joachim, as the sign which elevates him to the rank and entitles him to the alliance and friendship of his brethren. Take it meritoriously, and wear it all your life worthily, to the glory of God, to the splendor of the order, and to the especial honor of yourself. As our new Commander of Canada was previously the commander of the Sub-Commandery of Gore Niagara, there is a vacancy to be filled, and I'm very, very pleased to announce that that vacancy will be filled by the new commander of the Sub-Commandery of Gore Niagara, Captain Chevalier Jason Burgoyne. Chevalier Burgoyne joined the Canadian Armed Forces in 2001 and currently holds the rank of captain. He is National First Vice President and the President of the Toronto branch of the Royal Heraldry Society of Canada. He received their Meritorious Service Award in 2019 and has been a long-standing editor of Hogtown Heraldry, their quarterly newsletter. Chevalier Burgoyne is also past Worshipful Master of Dufferin Lodge number 291, and he's worked with St. John's Ambulance in a number of roles at the branch level. And so I'm pleased to announce on behalf of Grand Chapter and the Commander of Canada the appointment of Chevalier Captain Jason Burgoyne as Commander of the Gore Niagara Sub-Commandery. At the same time, I'm also pleased to immediately advance him to the rank of Knight Commander of our Order. Congratulations, Chevalier Burgoyne. This year also marks the 30th anniversary of His Excellency the Chevalier Archbishop Douglas Lautens as our Grand Prior. I have a special presentation to our Grand Prior that I was going to make at the Canadian Investiture to mark his anniversary as thanks for his many years of leadership, service, and friendship. I now hope to be able to present it in person at the first available meeting. I'd also like at this time to announce the award of our Benefactor Medal. Now, the Benefactor Medal was instituted to recognize people who've been outstanding in their generosity towards our charitable causes. I would like to announce the following presentations. The Benefactor Medal in Bronze to Chevalier Warren Everett, to our Chevalier Sean Livingston, and to our Dame Anne Mitchell. The Benefactor Medal in Silver to our Chevalier Adam Thompson, and our Benefactor Medal in Gold to our Chevaliers John Greenshields, David Parker, and Rohit Tamhain. Thank you very much for your generosity. I'd also like to make special mention to our members who already hold the gold medal but have continued to give very generously to our charitable causes. So I'd like to make special mention of our Chevalier Colonel Brian Brulotte, Chevalier Gary Chandler, Chevalier John Fisher, Chevalier George Hope, and Chevalier Peter Mueller. The Order also has a fairly new presentation, the Cross of Merit. The Cross of Merit is awarded to recognize outstanding commitment and contributions to the Order of a non-financial manner. I'm pleased to award our Distinguished Merit Cross to our Chevalier Chris Godbold, the Secretary-Treasurer of our United Kingdom Commandery. Chevalier Godbold has worked tirelessly in keeping in contact with our UK members, managing the financial accounts of the Commandery, including the demanding charitable accounting, and helping to organize United Kingdom Commandery investitures. For all this and more, he is most deserving of our Distinguished Merit Cross. Congratulations, Chevalier Godbold. Our Canadian Commandery, even though we've been mostly stuck at home, has also been active in our charitable endeavors. And I'd like to thank everyone and recognize that $5,000 was raised from our members, some of whom received the Benefactor Medal, for a COVID-19 charity, a local charity called Food for Kids, which in normal times provided meals to school children. And with the closure of schools because of the pandemic, the need is still there and perhaps even more acute. Thank you to all those who contributed. Sadly, we've had to cancel some of our charitable events. Our Grand Almoner, Chevalier Peter Mueller, had organized what was going to be an exceptional craft spirits night and a burgers and bourbon fundraiser. And when circumstances permit, we look forward to the return of these events. I'd also like to congratulate our UK Commandery for their donation of £5,000 to Changing Lives, which provides specialist support for veterans in Newcastle and Gateshead. I'd finally like to recognize a sad event and take a moment to remember our late Commander of Canada, His Excellency the Chevalier Nugent Schneider, who passed away this past December. He was a good friend to many of us, a good personal friend of mine, and a very generous contributor to our charities. He shall be truly missed. Some upcoming dates you might want to take a note of. We have now, of course, cancelled the Canadian Investiture, and the UK Commandery has reluctantly decided that it is not practical to hold an investiture this year as well. And so the investiture that was planned for October of 2020 in the UK has now been postponed to the next year. We still hope to hold in Canada a Trafalgar Night dinner on October 16th in Hamilton. And the next Canadian investiture will be held on June 19th, 2021, also in Hamilton. The UK investiture has been postponed. It will still be held in King's Lynn, and it will now be held the weekend of October 29 to 31st, 2021. For updates and news, please go to our Facebook page or go to our new website. The private member section, which includes photographs, a roll of the order, and news from the order, is accessible to members using the password 1755. I look forward to being able to see our members again in person. I'm proud of how our members and commanderies have adapted and coped during these extraordinary times. I know we are disappointed that we've had to cancel or postpone our events, but we will be together again soon. And wherever we are joined together by the bonds of our order. Congratulations again to our new knights, our new Commander of Canada, our new Sub-Commander, and to all those who've received special recognition. My best wishes to all of you. Yunxit amicus amor. Be safe, be well. Thank you.